Hello everyone, this program is Japanese Cookies Daily Life. First of all, talking about life, humans, just a little bit, one action influence the person's, the human's future. All people understand it, but this episode, I want to say, if you stretch your arm one time, you'd think that it's no meaning. But the one action influences your future. Of course, just a little bit, but its influence your arms influence your arm if you stretch, and it influence your future. Then you'd find that not one action, repeat any action. You repeat the action over and over. It influences too much. You'd think so, but it might be wrong. It's contradiction. Yes, it is so. But I wanna say also I also wanna say, if you stretch all part of body, arm and leg and etc. all part, it's perfect. You think so, and I thought so. But it might be wrong. Differently, you end up with a flaw. If your body is perfect, but other things, you'd end up with a flaw. Next, talking about my characteristic. When I imagine, usually I go to my world. Go into my world. I used to go into my world, and now I often be going into my world. Once time in a year, it happened. I think this, if I was student that time, I would think like this. But now, of course, I don't student. They are different from that time. like this, I would go into my world. If I were student that time, I think too much. I would think too much. But now, I'm doing same thing like that time. But that time, I would think like this. I wouldn't think like this. I concentrate too much. As I said previous episode, when I made a thumbnail image for podcast, I asked her click this prompt page, but she said, I click it just now. But I said over and over, but she didn't click it. I listened the sound, click the sound, so I realized. But she didn't do that. Then she said, it's no meaning to click. So I didn't click. But few seconds ago, she said, I click it. Why did she say I click? She thought it's no meaning to click. But she didn't click. It's okay? Not. Next day, today, I say this thing, like this. I told her this thing. She was down. And she reflected. But same pattern, she would repeat. A person who helped me might listen this program. I was satisfied, and I changed thumbnail and program's title. But it was failure, I think so. I'm grateful to him. When I was in religion, he helped me. He took care of me. I tend not to like people, but I didn't make trauma for him. So I want him to listen this program. Now I think so. Yesterday, I made thumbnail image, but I can use. I'm not sure I can whether I can use for podcast. For commercial, it's I spend money. I should spend money. It's difficult. I like this page rule, but it's what English. It's difficult to understand. But finally, I understand. But it's bothered me. Thank you for listening. Please follow this program. See you again.